This is Dr. Awesome here, and I just finished a Star Wars book. And you might ask why I would read Young Jedi Knights. Well, it's pretty easy to understand here. Lately I've been thinking about what kind of Star Wars fan I am. So I'm thinking about Star Wars more than usual. And I came to the conclusion that I'm a pre-prequel Star Wars fan. Yep, prequels were bad. They're still bad. Disney Star Wars is worse. And I'm like, it just can't end like this. I know I grew up with Star Wars. It can't end like this. So I decided to just jump back into the EU here. And I did read and like the Thrawn trilogy. I didn't like it as much as some people, but I did like it. So I'm like, okay, that's well and good. Where in the EU, would I jump back in? And I'm thinking, you know what? I'd like the next generation, facing like the next big thing. So I started reading Vector Prime, first book of the new Jedi Order, and then I changed my mind with and decided to, catch these two, the Solo twins, when they were 14 years old, because I don't want to read about kids. I want these. Okay, these might be interesting to me as the next generation. And I didn't want to back up. I didn't want to, all the stuff with, Thrawn trilogy, Rogue Squadron. That's good, but I just wanted the next big stars. Okay, so this book, you can see from the picture. This is a spoiler here, and if you read the back. Okay, so these two kids, 14 years old, twins of Han and Leia, they're at Luke's Jedi Academy on Yavin 4. They find a wrecked TIE fighter in the jungle, decide to fix it up, being very precocious. And of course the pilot is there, and there's a slight adventure. Okay, story simple enough, pretty good as kids' books go. What I do like is that the characters, this is part of a 14-book series. So, they're starting to be developed to be, different people. They both have different interests. So, I'd like to see where that goes. And they do have two friends they make at the Jedi Academy. They turn out to be very different people as well. So I just, so we'll see where that goes. And this, as I said, this series is 14 books long. And I didn't know this. I wasn't really into the EU in a while. But there's like 40 some books in the same timeline following this. So if this is good, this could be a momentous occasion reading this. Because, reading 50 some books. That would take me almost into retirement, maybe. I don't know how long that would take. I don't read at a really high rate, maybe a book every month or two. So that would take quite a bit of doing. As I said, main characters are these 14-year-olds, the twins, and two of their friends at the Jedi Academy. Other characters from the original Star Wars do make an appearance, but they're kind of in a supporting role. And what I've managed to glean reading reviews of this series, I read a little bit. As soon as I decided to read this book, I stopped reading the reviews. But I do know that there's 3 arcs across the 14 books there. And this is part of the first arc, even though this is more of a standalone. But there is something going on in the background. Luke did leave the Jedi Academy where he's teaching for a few days. So it looks like something was brewing that we're going to see later in the series. So hopefully this is momentous, and I'll read the entire thing over and over again, 50 some books, and enjoy it. And put Disney Star Wars out of my mind. That's it for today.